So starting off in the morning, I really felt this was a flare day. These first couple didn't look too good, but on my strong side, these doubles look all right. Later on in the day, I get into it again where I try to, keep my lips a little, low like that. When they're low, when my hips are low, I can kind of get it. But just looking at how my hips are positioned, I might try just to do the legs together circles or the virgin flares. There's two types of leg iron crosses I do. I do the unsupported one where I would try to build the strength in the adductors and the hamstrings. And then after I do this for a good amount of time, this is really similar to a horse stance. Both are pretty good for building strength in the legs. This one targets different muscles. When you do it with straight legs, it targets the adductors and the hips a bit more aggressively. The horse stance is really good. Really, I recommend doing both because the hips are really what you want to be flexible, and the hamstrings, which is what the leg iron cross does. But the traditional horse stance is really good for balancing out and building the endurance in the legs. This is like a mobility exercise, whilst the bent leg traditional one is more endurance. Here I'm doing the stretching version with the support, just trying to get the deepest stretch. My calves get ever so close to the ground, but not really. So yeah, just holding it here as long as I can. It gets a little boring, so I just try to do it every day. But since my elbows are on the ground, I tried to work a little bit of hollow back, so I got the inspiration to do some elbow back, hollow backs, elbow stand hollow backs. And then, let me know what you think about this one. I've never really done this move before. I've tried it, but I haven't really been able to do it. So how do you think? Does this look smooth? Does this look crisp? I feel if I could, work on the mouth of the movement, entering it, like a little quicker and smoother, it would be a little better. But on to the hypertrophy work, calves, I'm not sure. I'm really at a loss. If you guys have any tips for training calves, please let me know, because they've been a pet project for several years, and I got like one vein sometimes is all I could really say about them. But I've been training calves for nearly 10 years, and I need some help. So if you guys want to shed any advice, should I did some hiking today as well, trying to get them engaged. But maybe I'm just not meant to have very beautiful large calves, but at least they'll be functional. Finishing off with some body weights, a little superset. Keep the tension high, volume high. Trying to get the slow twitch and the fast twitch engaged, so I'll do the fast twitch with the heavy weight, and then move on to finish it off to try to get the slow twitch engaged. So if you guys have any secret overloading techniques for the calves, please let me know in the comments, and leave a like while you're down there, and subscribe if you kind of like this content. I'm really trying to focus on the eccentric and just be consistent with the calf training. Maybe I should do some more sprinting. Just thinking of that right now. So maybe tomorrow, just the thing is, sprinting is so fatiguing, and I'm not really going to be able to manage that level of fatigue if I add in a lot of sprinting. So if I feel like it, if I'm able to manage it into the fatigue of sprinting, I would, but right now, just not really an option. Some indoor flares, and here, this is where I kind of noticed that, when my hips are high, it's not looking good. I got to keep the hips low, and then I can go up. So this is a high one, but sometimes the high ones do good if I'm kicking like super perfect, but I think when I go outside right about now, I can really see these lower hip ones looking a lot better. And that's where I'm thinking I should try to maybe just get into the straight-legged virgin flares because on the off side, it seems to be the only way I can do it. I think I will be able to train it some more tomorrow, and I'll be able to keep it up. Hopefully I'll be able to get multiple rounds coming up soon, and I'll let you know how the training goes. But overall, it is a lot of fun. You know, you should have some moves, you really just do it just for the enjoyment of it. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'll record more for you tomorrow.